I was just walking down the prairie alone. It was small path in the vast prairie. One can easily lose the track and can be lost forever and dead. I was walking like a lost man, not knowing where I am going. For the first time I was walking blind without any place to go, anyone to reach out and say hello. I was lost. I was feeling lonely and my heart was filled with sorrow. Wind was blowing heavily on face. Scorching sun was up. I had walked entire day without food and water. Now it was getting dark. At a long distance I saw the dim light flickering. Probably it was a log house. I started to walk towards the light. For the first time in entire day I felt that I was hungry and need food. Madness, I had walked like a red Indian. At last, I was standing in front of the house. It was small, but strong, good house built in big logs. I knocked on the door and waited. Slowly I heard the smooth footsteps coming towards the door. I could make it was a lady and she was taking no chances. I was right. A young beautiful lady opened the door. Probably she was alone at home. She was carrying a double-barreled gun in her hand. Pointing the gun towards me said, "Yes, lady, may I rest at your place tonight? I am a walker and lost in this prairie. I won't be a trouble for you. If you would kindly permit me, I will be glad." She was hesitant. Something in her mind must have told her to trust me. Lastly, thinking for a few minutes, watching minutely with her sharp, experienced eyes, she said yes. I dusted off the dirt over my cloth, and walked in after her. I sat at the dining table. I was all dirt.
"My name is Caroline, here is the bathroom, take a bath and freshen up. I will brew hot coffee by the time you come."
I took good clothes from my knapsack and went to the bathroom. Cold water was good to the body, which was absolutely baked, in hot sun. When I came out taking bath, she was awestruck and stood there looking at me without even blinking her eyes.
"Hey, Alex, you look good."
"Thank you, Caro."
"Ah. Come, we'll have coffee."
"Yay, that's great, just a second."
"Glad to have you as a guest today. I was bored to death, being alone. How come walking the prairie without horse?"
"Ah, just like that. I lost my horse to a hunching gunman. When I started gunfire he escaped. I have been walking days together."
"Jesus, whatever may be. What about the family?"
"It's a long story. Anyway, how come you alone in such a dreary place?"
"Yay, I am used to it. You know, blah 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 blah."
Just we were talking when I heard the footsteps outside the door. Two red Indians simply walked in, as if they are the owner of the house. But, seeing me, they stood there at a distance. They never expected me to be there. They had axe and guns in their hands. Typical Comanche red Indians. Caroline was all tensed, she was sensing trouble. I simply walked up to them and asked in their language, what they want. They were bad guys. They tried to cut me down. I shot down one and before I stepped back the other one aimed the axe at my throat. Luckily it cut down my chest just below the collarbone. We were fighting. He was gaining power when Caroline came with her gun and shot the red Indian.
"Oh, Alex. I am sorry. You are badly hurt and bleeding." She immediately brought the hot water and fresh cloth. She cleansed the wound and nursed me. "It seems to have escaped your heart. You are lucky." "Jesus, thanks. It's only a deep long cut. How can we do it? You're hurt."
"No way, Caroline, come and help me, we will do it." It took about 2 hours to clear the body and wash the entire house. I wanted to be there for only one night, wherein I had to stay there for 21 days because of wound. She nursed me with all her love and attention. All these days, we spoke of ourselves. She was married once, now was single. She was aged 32 years. These extra days had brought a sort of soft feeling inside our heart, neither expressing in words but radiating the same through our eyes. That night, it was full moon day, we were having food and wine outside the house. We danced together. I played the guitar too.
In the stillness of the night, when the world falls into silence, shadows dance and stars ignite, painting stories across the skies. Whispers float upon the breeze, carrying tales and memories lost in echoes of the past. Where time's river flows so fast. We search for answers deep within, seeking solace in the dark. Dreams unravel like a thread as we try to find our way. But the night is our companion, guiding us through the unknown. Through the silence we will find the place where we belong. In the shadows of the night, we'll find our strength, we'll find our light. As we chase the ghosts that haunt our minds, we'll leave the past behind. In the stillness of the night, we'll rise above, we'll take flight and embrace the whispers on the wind as we let our story begin.
I took her hand. Caroline dear, I am leaving tomorrow morning. I am on my way to find new place for myself in this world. I am lost totally, but these days you made me very happy. I felt so good, I can't express my feelings to you. We walked into the house. She sat on the sofa. Taking her hand, putting it to my lips, asked her, Caroline, I love you. Will you marry me? She was blushing.
Oh, Alex. I am not sure, not now please.
Okay Caroline, as you wish, but I am sad. I am leaving tomorrow. If you change your mind, you know where to reach me. A year passed without anything much. I did not hear anything from Caroline. One day I just took a break from the work. I had developed my own ranch. I had named it after her, Caroline Ranch. I left the ranch in the hands of my trusted man and started to ride towards the Prairie, Caroline's home. She was there sitting on sofa, her back towards the door. Lady, can I stay here tonight? She jumped up. Alex. She came running. Oh, Alex, what a surprise. Come on in. I am so glad you came. She was literally jumping like a baby. Gave me a big hug. She was glad to receive me again. Ah, Caroline, I just thought of you. I said, it's time I should visit you. There is not a single day wherein I ever ceased to think of you. How are you doing anyway? You look good.
God Alex, glad you came. I was feeling so lonely in this field. Not much movement around. Alex, will you stay here with me for some time? Good God, you came. I am scared these days. Nowadays too much trouble by the Red Indians.
Oh, sure, why not? I will stay, honey.
You like coffee? Come on in.
We sat on the sofa and talked for long hours.
Alex, I will marry you. But give me some time. Please.
Okay Caroline, no issues. Oh, I am so glad Caroline, we got to be celebrate this. She brought the wine bottle, bread, cheese in. It was getting dark. We were sitting on the grass, watching stars shining, and moon running down, probably jealous of us. We sang a song together. I wanna dance with you.
In the soft glow of moonlight, underneath the stars so bright, I feel your hand in mine, and everything just feels so right. The music plays, our hearts entwine. In this moment you're all mine. I see forever in your eyes. With you I feel so alive. In this moment love shines through. It's just me and you. Together we'll make all our dreams come true. I do, I do, I do. I do, I do.
Days were rolling. I was working in the field around the house and had put potatoes. Caroline stood with me in all work. We stayed together, trying to understand each other better, knowing better. In all these days I never asked her decision. 6 months passed without knowing of it. During these days, I had extended the house, wherein we had put our stock. We were happily living together, when Red Indians struck again. They came in barking loudly, disturbing the peace, throwing all the things that were around. They were drunk and not in a position to listen to any words. I had to fight them. I had put down 3 but could not control the 4th one. Though he was hit too, he had struck his axe deeply in my chest.
Bury you next Friday. I just didn't say it to you. I wanted to keep it as a secret till then. Oh, Christ, what can I do now? Please don't leave me. Please, live for me. It's all my fault, I made you stay.
No, Caroline, don't cry. Aha, if I die you should not cry. I came here to pick you up. To take you to our ranch, Caroline Ranch. I named it after you. Now you go there. The boys are good. They know about you. But don't stay here. I am sorry, I am. I passed out.
Story written by N Nagarj.